Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my beloved Mujahidat sisters. This is Rhayhana Badron in behalf of Mujahidat Institute introducing to you how to enroll to the Online Madrasah program. So if you have access to any of the social media account of Mujahidat Institute, what you see right here is the Facebook page of Mujahidat Institute. If you have access to Instagram, to email newsletter, then you might have already come across the Online Madrasah program. And if you are interested in enrolling to this, because Allahu Akbar, it is a great opportunity because the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself said, طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. Seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every Muslim, and that does not exclude us women from that obligation. We women have a lot of challenges and responsibilities in our hands that we have to juggle across, and that is why this program is designed to fit your needs and to aid your seeking of knowledge of the deen, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you might have already come across this post right here, including our esteemed beloved lecturers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of them. And how to enroll is that we have this to enroll fill up. So we click this form over here and it will bring us into this page. Now, alhamdulillah, this is how the page looks like. Read few details about the rationale of this enrollment form, about Mujahidat Institute Online Madrasah program. And for detailed information of the program, please view. So before filling up the details about this, in order for you to be able to have background knowledge on your decision, and or in order for you to have an overview of what you are getting into, I would suggest that you open this detailed information about Mujahidat Online Madrasah program. By women, for women. We have here a page about Mujahidat Institute. Now, this is only about the background of the Mujahidat Institute. You can skip that if you want. And this one, I would suggest that you read this one because this one entails the details, the description of the online madrasa program by women for women. So it's composed of 3 semesters, and you have there the details. This is the program summary and the program duration from September to February of 2023. Now, study plans. This is very important, and you have to read this and you have to really decide before enrolling. Because the thing is, you have to decide between full-time semester plan, which allows you to take six subjects per semester, and part-time study plan. This is for those sisters who are very, very busy. They can take 1 to 3 subjects per semesters. So these are the subjects offered in the first semester. These are the lecturers that we have. And these are the program inclusions that we have. So you gotta go through the details. And now this is how to register. We fill up this form, and send payment. So we gotta find out what payment we are going to make and upload the receipt here. Now, this is the registration fee for the first semester. Mujahidat Institute does not ask for tuition fees, but rather a humble amount of registration fee in order to keep the operations running, in order for us to be able to compensate the efforts and the time and expenses of our lecturers, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have here the early bird registration. You have there the amount, regular and late, and this is the duration. So don't be confused with that. And we have here the payment. So if you have financial constraints and you feel like you cannot be able to make the payment of 1499 immediately right now, then no worries, because you can do the monthly payment with a down payment of 299 and monthly fee of 400. So we really made sure that this program benefits as much women as possible and deals with as much problems of women as possible. And go through the eligibility requirements, grading system, course materials, calendar of activities. You got to go through this in order for you to have an overview of what's going to happen during the semester, inshallah. So now we already have an idea of what the Mujahidat Institute Online Madrasah program is about. We now have an overview. Let's go ahead and fill up these details. So we are going to enter our email over here and then enter the same email that we've put over here so that we can make sure that the email that you've entered is correct, because this is our only form of communication. Now enter your full name, first, middle, and last name, your address, your date of birth, and this program is for women only. Do you confirm your gender as female? So I am a female. Ethnicity, nationality. If you are a Filipino, indicate whether you are a Maranao, Maguindanaon, Tausug, Sama, any tribes that there are. So just indicate here your ethnicity. That is for us to be able to know about your background, inshallah, and occupation as well. If you are a student, just put student. Marital status, highest academic qualification. Mobile number, the active mobile number that you have, and the link to your Facebook profile. Emergency contact details. I'll give you an example how to fill up this one. So first, indicate the name. Let's say Fulana bint Fulan. And indicate the phone number. So 09 12345, right? Right. And then upload one copy of valid ID or birth certificate for verification purposes, and it will be kept confidential. And this one requires you a decision. So I am enrolling for a full-time study plan, which consists of 6 subjects per semester, or part-time study plan, 1 to 3 subjects per semester. So it's your choice which study plan you prefer. So let's say I'm choosing full-time study plan. And now this is an explanation about registration fees. So before we can confirm our enrollment, we have to go through our registration fee. And now we go there. Since we already have an idea, we've talked about the payment here. Here in the details. So depending upon your preferred study plan and your preferred payment plan, you can pay through these account numbers. And I have reviewed the detailed information. So let's check what this detailed information is. It is about the one we've read earlier. So alhamdulillah, we've already read that, so I understand and confirm my enrollment. If you've got any questions, you can indicate your questions over here. And read this, because this is terms and conditions. By submitting this disclaimer, I hereby declare, confirm, and acknowledge that I have read and understood the enclosed terms and my obligations, and I agree to abide by the policies of Mujahidat Institute. The decision of Mujahidat Institute to accept my application is based on the information provided therein. If Mujahidat Institute will discover false statement in application form or significant information is left out, it reserves to the right to either reject my application or to suspend me from my studies and to apply any additional steps deemed appropriate. So just read further. Mujahidat Institute takes reasonable care to provide courses described on platform, required to neither retain records other than transcripts of students, and the fees paid are not refundable or transferable due to the modest fee charged. It is the responsibility of prospective student to look at her profile page for any possible updates and to follow it up with Mujahidat Institute. So I have read the Institute's disclaimer about zero tolerance toward extremism and terrorism and acknowledge that I will abide by the Institute's position regarding this matter. And click submit. Now, okay, let's say we've already submitted this form. We can now exit this form. And we will now go ahead and make the payment. Okay, assuming that I've already made the payment through GCash or PayMaya, I've already sent my payment. Now I'm going to enter the same email, the exact same email that I entered from my enrollment form, the same exact full name that I entered from my enrollment form, the same exact contact number, and the payment platform that I used to be able to send the payment, the registration fees, right? And the purpose of payment indicate if it is full-time, full payment, or monthly installment, or part-time payment of full amount. Indicate here the amount you've paid in Philippine pesos and the date when you made the payment, the transaction number, receipt number, and upload your payment receipt here and click submit. Only 3 processes. Step 1, going back to the process. Once again, step 1 of the enrollment is to fill up this form. Step 2 is to make the payment after reading the details and filling up this form. Make the payment, and step 3, fill up the payment form. And afterwards, what you're gonna do is that you're just going to wait for the email of the confirmation of your enrollment, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's about it. Alhamdulillah, should you have any other further questions regarding the program and the enrollment, do not hesitate to comment on this video or send the page a message. My dearest sisters, Jazakumullahu khairal jaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make seeking of knowledge easy for us and guide us throughout this life and grant us Jannatul Firdaus. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.